Locked up. On their way in the Ontario Derby, just a tad behind them, two-way crossing, and Stanley House also a little back. And going out with the early lead on the inside, Twin City, taken on quickly by Velocitor, and on the extreme outside, Solo Album. A length away, Cool Kiss and Touch and Ride in a good spot. A length away, Stanley House on the outside of American Blaze as they take the turn out the stretch. Second last is Forever Dixie. Two-way crossing, two away last. Solo Album shot out in front. Got across the filly in the lead by a length and a half. Velocitor, Twin City third. A length away, fourth, Touch and Ride, travelling up well. On the inside, Cool Kiss, trying to settle down. Stanley House is coming into it nicely mid-pack. And Forever Dixie tracks, and then on the inside, American Blaze, and two-way crossing is last. Taking them along at the backstretch in front is Solo Album by a half to Velocitor. One away, Touch and Ride. Going early, Stanley House 3 and 4 wide. And over on the inside, Twin City. Everyone wants to be on the pace today, but they're making early moves deep on the track here. Both Touch and Ride and Stanley House as Velocitor prods for the lead. And Forever Dixie's running on. Cool Kiss back third last from American Blaze and last two-way crossing. Racing into the far turn, and now Stanley House is going really early and has gone on the outside to join Solo Album and Velocitor. They've really turned up the heat, and they go out in front. A length away, Touch and Ride called on. Twin City is next, but holding them, Solo Album quite comfortably by a length to Stanley House. Velocitor has dropped out. Running on, Touch and Ride coming now. And over on the inside, Twin City, two-way crossing. Looks a bit of a late chance. Racing away the fillies, Solo Album by 2 lengths. Touch and Ride coming on. And down the outside, Cool Kiss finishing now. Cool Kiss and Touch and Ride are coming. Solo Album by a length. Touch and Ride in second. Solo Album on the inside, holding from Touch and Ride. It's Solo Album. Oh, Solo Album, she's done it. The filly wins a length to Touch and Ride. Cool Kiss and two-way crossing. Then Twin City, Forever Dixie, Stanley House, American Blaze, and Velocitor was last. 148.93. Is back with the victory. Entering the Johnny Walker winner's circle, Touch and Ride. That new order of finish has become confirmed as official.
The Ontario Derby goes to Touch and Ride. Kazushi Kimura has done very well in this race, as a matter of fact. And the general manager for Chiefs Wood is with us as well, that being Rob Landry. Obviously, today, the track's played very kind to speed, Kazushi. How significant was your position early on in the race? Did you want to make sure that you were somewhat forwardly placed?
Yeah, when I check in the program, it was a bunch of closer, but he have a natural speed from the beginning. I'm trying to stay close, and he did it today. Still have too much pressure all the way, but he was definitely a nice horse, and he was trying so hard until the wire.
So you get the win through disqualification. Obviously not a way that you always want to win a race. It's a little bit of luck on your side of the equation in here, but I could tell watching the replay, this guy was trying so hard down the stretch, and he did run a really good race today.
Yeah, he's obviously a nice horse and always trying so hard until the wire, and I'm so proud of him.
Okay, Kazushi, congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go, Kazushi Kimura. Let's bring in the general manager of Chiefswood Stable, former jock, that being Rob Landry. Rob, this guy's had a lot thrown at him in a short time period. How proud are you of this guy?
Really proud of him. I mean, early in the year, we didn't even nominate him to the Triple Crown. You know, he just was a slow developer, and, you know, when we came up in the spring, in April, Lane and I watched him work together, and I said, geez, I might have made a mistake not nominating him. But, you know, I mean, you got to let the horses tell you, and he did, and you know, he ran a tremendous race. Kazushi rode him well, and he's been doing good, and we'll give him a little break now. You know, he's done a lot, and give him a chance to get bigger and stronger and bring him back next year.
That was going to be my next question. I mean, obviously, you never know how things are going to pan out, but do you think he'll be a better horse next season? Because he didn't race at the age of 2, and he's just sort of figuring things out right now.
I do, you know, and I think, like, just giving him a couple months, 2.5 months, just to you know, get turned out and just be a horse, I think will really benefit him. I think he'll get bigger and stronger, and, you know, I think he's a really nice horse.
Rob, enjoy the victory. This guy has turned a lot of heads. I've become a big fan. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Rob Landry with Touch and Ride in the Ontario Derby. Still a few more races to come here today at Woodbine.